your kid is 10 or 11 years old, okay? And because of something the dad has done in a traffic situation, the kid, the child, gets arrested, gets put in handcuffs. Here it is.
Hands, put the phone down now, sit. Lay down, put the phone down. Stand up, okay? Stand up, you're good. Stand up, I got you. Hey, you're good, all right? Stand up, I got you. You're gonna be okay. Stand up, I got you. I'm gonna detain you for right now, okay? Let me get every phone, I'm gonna set it on the ground so we don't break it, all right?
Why on earth would you run from the police? I didn't run from you!
Are you okay? That's fine, these come off just as easy, all right? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Sorry, now we got two detained, car secure.
Can you put him up?
Two detained, 1534.
Is there anything in Fox we need to know about?
No, nothing.
All right.
Here, you can check.
You're okay, all right?
Temp tag, Charles.
Who's in the car with you?
Okay.
It's your dad? Okay. Do you know why he took off running?
Huh?
You know why he took off running?
No.
You got it, I can't breathe.
All right, he's gonna be okay too. Don't worry about it, all right? You're okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
Stop pulling away from me. Stop moving. Stop. Wow. Stop. Where's the sergeant? Stop. Get off of me, dude. Stop.
I'm gonna pull your mask up, okay?
636,
You're okay? You're not hurt at all?
No.
For an ambulance training?
I'm scared.
Everything's gonna be good. Don't worry about it, all right?
3 minutes out on James L. We're gonna take the patch off and interrupt one in Metro East. The detail will be on
Can I call my mom?
Yep, we'll let you make some phone calls in just a little bit. He's okay. He's okay.
Are you in here?
He's all right.
Why the f*** do y'all got my son in here?
Here, do me a favor. Let's go inside the car, okay? You're good. It's. Where's your mom at?
He's at home.
Okay.
This kid was shaking. He said, I'm scared. He said, can I call my mom? He was terrified, okay? 11 years of age. We think he may have been 10 when this happened. This is out of Ann Arbor, Michigan, okay? The mother has now filed a lawsuit against that police and that police department for wrongful arrest. And she's right to file this lawsuit. I'm going to give you some background to this case. The lawsuit was filed on October 5th, all right? According to the lawsuit, on April 16th, a shooting reportedly happened at the Briarwood Shopping Mall in Ann Arbor, Michigan. It's about 40 miles west of Detroit. The boy and his father were headed to a mall, but were unaware of the shooting when they encountered police redirecting incoming traffic coming toward the mall. The boy's father, okay? The boy's father turned the car around but ventured onto oncoming traffic on Interstate 94, which led the police to follow the father with the boy in the car in a high-speed chase with speeds reaching 100 miles per hour until the father eventually pulled over. Police say the boy's father faces several charges because of the high-speed chase, including fleeing and eluding, resisting and obstructing, child abuse because the child was in the car, and driving on a suspended or revoked license. Listen, I'm not here to defend the actions, excuse me, of the father. That was irresponsible, okay? I'm here to highlight the actions of the unconstitutional behavior of the taxpayer-funded police who took an oath to uphold the Constitution. The father will have to deal with his legal case. That's not my issue, but this copy is, because we pay him. I don't pay that father. He got an issue, he'll deal with it, okay? This kid should have never been arrested. This kid gave him no reason to arrest him, to handcuff him, none, not one. You don't get more in compliance than this 10, 11-year-old kid, all right? The young boy's mother, her name is Markia Dixon. She recounted the events of that day. She said, and I quote, "My son, when he called me, he was too scared to tell me what was going on. I didn't know until after the fact of me picking him up. Just imagine being so afraid, so shocked that you can't even tell your mother what has happened to you. It gets deeper. Dixon describes her son as a good kid who does well in school, has never had behavioral issues. Her son is undergoing regular counseling because of the traumatic experience. He's scared of the police. He's very quiet about the situation. You know why? Because he's traumatized. He doesn't want to talk about it. In a press release, the township, Pittsville, in a press release, Harshberger says, who's the public safety director, it has been determined that the Pittsville officer acted in compliance with department policy in assisting other officers conducting a felony stop and securing the scene for the safety of all. Oh, why do you just say so? It's policy? Well, that makes it all better. It's written somewhere that it's okay to lock up a 10-year-old kid who has done absolutely nothing to deserve handcuffs. You should have told me that in the beginning, that it's simply the policy. You know what else was the policy? Black folks couldn't sit where they wanted to sit on the bus. That was a policy. I could not drink out of a certain water fountain. That was a policy. I could not vote without counting jelly beans in a damn jelly bean jar. That was a policy. Stop with this it's policy garbage as if somehow that should make it all better. I don't give a damn if it's policy. If it is policy, that policy needs to be rewritten, done away with. You don't lock up a child and traumatize a child like this. You're the police. You can't moralize on the father when you're doing something equally damaging, if not worse. The attorney is Dion Webster Cox. Dion Webster Cox has filed this lawsuit and said, and I quote, if there is a minor child and the minor child is calm and the minor child is not attacking you, then you don't put that minor child in handcuffs, said the attorney. Dixon's lawsuit claims excessive force, assault and battery, gross negligence, intentional emotional distress. It's not even about the money. I want justice. I want justice. I want them to see what they have done. They don't realize it. They don't care, said Dixon. Listen, I know some people will come back and say, but the officer was being so nice in his words, but he was being adversarial in his actions. And this kid is not traumatized by the words of the cops. He's traumatized by the actions. All right, Ben, what are your thoughts here?
I mean, that's what made it so disturbing. It's one of the most disturbing clips I've seen because it just demonstrates the casual ingrained racism of, we can treat Black people as second-class citizens. We can, while saying everything is okay. It's totally fine. I'm just gonna put handcuffs on you for no reason. It's totally cool. I'm gonna lift your mask up. I'm gonna touch your pockets. It's totally cool. I'm just gonna put you in a police car. This is normal. This is how life is supposed to be. How does that child supposed to have any thought after that other than, wow, I can't even trust the words of law enforcement. The words of law enforcement are that it's fine and normal when I'm put in a police car for doing absolutely nothing, when I've just been through a traumatic event myself. When his father was driving irresponsibly on a freeway, that child needs to be calmed down and cared for and not the opposite.
That's right.
The officer felt like the witch from Hansel and Gretel, like, come on in, everything's fine, as they get led into an oven to be cooked into a pie. I mean, it's the most, that clip made me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, thank you, brother, for those words and that insight.